Alright, I'm back, and I'm still in 720p, or it wouldn't be me. And if I was wearing my whites to car, I could probably get about twice as far. And that still doesn't make any sense, but it still rhymes, and as far as I know, that's still not a crime. So anyway, just wanted to very quickly, briefly recap. There are a lot of well-polished, well-produced videos online that rightly criticize a lot of the things that I was talking about. The way suburbs are designed, the way commercial districts are designed. And they even talk a lot more than I just did about the way suburban neighborhoods are designed, aka subdivisions. And I'll probably make a separate video talking about just how horrible and dysfunctional modern subdivisions are. But that's going to be a separate topic, because as you can see, we're not walking around in a subdivision. We're in a shopping center. So those videos, they start talking about all of them in the last 15 or 20 years that I've seen, just immediately go to the car companies and the oil companies wanted to force people to buy more cars and burn more oil. So they came up with this really horrible design. And maybe the car companies and oil companies had something to do with that. I don't know, because I haven't done the research. But there's a lot of really nicely made, polished videos that are obviously made with some expensive software that I don't have money for. I'm just walking around with my camera on a tripod, talking to it, and I'm going to upload it on the internet later tonight, or maybe tomorrow, and or whenever I get to it, to be honest. Anyway, what I'm saying is I'm not a very well-funded studio producing videos and blaming car companies and oil companies for all my problems. And like I said, they might have something to do with this, but I think there's a lot more to the story than we're being told. And yeah, where are those other channels getting their money? All those channels that publish these nicely polished videos with their fancy graphics and their music and you know, their soundtracks and everything. You know, where are they getting the money to make this like documentary quality YouTube video about why the suburbs are as bad as they are? I guess everybody knows that the suburbs are a dysfunctional, dystopian hell, because there are lots of videos about it. And here I am just walking around on a sidewalk in a shopping center in Greenville, South Carolina, just talking about how terrible it is. But I think that there's more to the story than you're being told. And so, again, at the risk of being redundant, very redundant, car companies and oil companies might have something to do with this, but I don't think they're alone. You know, who benefits the most? The oil companies, they would still be selling oil if you weren't driving 10 miles and stopping at 20 traffic lights to get somewhere. Or the corporate landlords that own everything in the camera right now. Who really is benefiting? That's all I wanted to say about that. Maybe I will rant some more about it later. In fact, I probably will. So thanks again for watching. This has been Random Rants. I'm Random. We're ranting. And I don't know why I made that up.